This is attempt number 2 of playing the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers because internet. And it's Monday night prime time. And the Pittsburgh Steelers right now are not doing so hot, looking for some revenge. And Cincinnati's trying to stay on top of the division. You know, just like real life. Just like real life. So, away we go. Yeah, I'm a little frustrated with this, with server issues pop up. You'd think that there'd be a way for it to back up if you were in the middle of the game, but if a server glitch happens in the middle of the game, you're SOL. It's kind of goofy. And part of the reason why I'm broadcasting this time, I don't normally broadcast my games, simply because I want to see
from Paul Brown Stadium in
Madden,
Cincinnati,
or if it's my internet.
It's time.
I expect this to have some negative consequences if it's my internet. I mean, no one's at home but me, so you'd expect internet to be fine. I mean, you do have a lot of wireless devices though, so who knows? Just trying to keep it going. This is not nearly as epic without the music.
As we'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cincinnati Bengals versus Drew Brees and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I won the first one pretty handily.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And look at this.
Oh, I've been wanting to fumble the didn't get it. I've been wanting to have that happen.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
And first and
They'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, their 41-year-old quarterback, Drew Brees.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader, because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be second down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation. That's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Back to the air on second down. It's Brees. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right?
Actually,
incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. On third and long, it's Brees. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that
certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Got me on the
3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Fighting his way through
starting at the 1-yard line again. That was so stupid. And I don't know why he's
13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
Yeah, that'll work better.
Play fake. Mayfield. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Hurt. Yeah, he is. Damn it! Damn it to hell!
On the option, this is Mayfield. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there.
I didn't get entered in here.
Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion.
Oh, goodness.
I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw,
man, to go from having no injuries and a win to have to replay the game.
To get going.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. He'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
I mean, I got
able to get
probably
to
the best
31, and that's enough for the first.
And it's purely accurate.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I mean, these guys, those two, that guard and that center, they are
a lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But
I can
he's
run
going
right
to
up the
need
middle
here down the
every
stretch
play.
this late in the season. He
Those
needs that
two
big
guys
closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He really bloomed, though, Matt, once he started putting McKinnon in there.
Working out of the
gun.
Shit. Mayfield.
That was a bad pass.
To his running back,
McKinnon pulled that one off.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
At the 8-yard line.
Mayfield on play action. Pass incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd.
Mayfield with it once more.
Where was
Steeler
that
defense
going?
locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. So 2 3rd-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Steelers.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture of the AFC. And it's right about this time of the year that you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
It certainly is, because we all know everyone is aiming for that #1 seed. But failing that, because only 2 teams in the NFL get a bye, 1 from each conference, that question becomes who's hot? Who's peaking at the right time as you start the playoffs? And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Open nails, Michael Thomas. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
First down.
A look at the numbers for Doyle from a week ago. 6 catches, 83 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough time.
Not much there, only a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. He's got Jack Doyle. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now, pass completion for no gain. Not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right
now, Breeze lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovering.
Buckner might not be doing it all, but it don't matter. I don't need him sometimes. Got to give the other guy.
Trying to get one more in
here
before the quarter breaks.
Right, guys.
They'll run on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Bad quarter for us.
Folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. Screen play, McKinnon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We should mention, to go along with the great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Mack. And the Bengals are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
There we go.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense.
Need that mo, man. Need that mo. Yeah, you better talk to Sweat. Why is he not on the field?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get the score.
I have no idea.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Doesn't do it.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Drugs doesn't do it.
Play action. Breeze. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield.
Carson Palmer.
Pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Yes.
He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong.
Good job.
More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
He's not expecting that. Also shitty.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Well, they imposed their will on that last drive. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another first down this time on a gain of 19.
They completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Mayfield on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Boom.
Chris Conley, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more.
Already through for the same amount of yards.
They got it done.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good.
Running up the middle, worked last
time. Score 17-0.
Set to kick off.
So
really, I just got to beat the Ravens. If I can get through this game and beat the Ravens, it's home free.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. To throw, it's Breeze. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
You celebrate, bro.
So you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
17. Steelers.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
See, this is one I want you to run.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengal offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
There we go. There we go. Most expected thing out there.
10.
Touchdown. That's a team effort right there. Let's celebrate, team. Damn straight. First play of the
touchdown of the night. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Boom. That's why he's the
We
league
didn't even get a
MVP.
chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of?
Still haven't.
The key
My defensive
is calling it in the
player
right
is
situation,
relatively unproductive.
knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now
Oh!
and the Bengals grab it.
That's what I'm talking about. Finally. Finally. I've been trying to do that every single game. Yeah, Breeze, you'd be pissed. Pissed. Cuts them all out. Every last one of them.
They got a chance to really increase their lead.
I didn't even select the
themselves in
play.
the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little
Auto
insult
select,
added to the
apparently.
injury. They're in a bad spot. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
Move the chain, move the chain, move the chain.
And put it up on the refrigerator. When we clip out the box score,
Just throw it up the middle.
nowadays,
Let's
not too many
just see how
newspapers
far we
out
can
there.
go with
Maybe
this.
screenshot it online.
They've given up. They've just given up.
The end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 4 yards.
It's been less than a
His
minute
guys
in the half. I've
continue
scored
to
2
pour it
touchdowns.
on. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now.
I don't agree with that assessment.
And you talk about
He's
on his back,
a bunch of
he's
rushing
not minding the
touchdowns.
extra weight at all.
The defense, the
Carrying
special
that just as
teams,
lightly as he does the
coaching,
football. What a great performance so far.
everything's just
3
on
touchdowns.
right
Got him in the
now.
lead.
And now it's, again, shutout. I got to keep the shutout. Did not keep the shutout last time. Didn't get that perk. See
And
if I can
Lambeau
keep the
now after the
shutout.
touchdown.
It was a miracle
Kick this
Hail
one
Mary
away.
play, too.
That'll be taken about a yard
Do it
deep.
again, eh? Doing it again.
A nice
Got some
return
yards.
sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
That was your game today.
That's our own 30-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And likely forces a punt situation on 4th. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
Jared
And
McKinnon.
that's not easily done because they throw a lot of
miracle.
misdirection at
Didn't
you.
go
They
all
try
the way.
and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong
Now you-
place.
what was-
But you're right about
what?
that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really
You run
nice
away
play.
from it in the 30, and then you run back to it, and I try to move
mitigate
away, and he
the
won't let me
punt.
move away.
And the Bengals will have a first
Come on,
and 10
Jared.
from deep in their own territory. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
Urban
They've taken
should
momentum
have
and
actually.
pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Marlon Mack. He chucks him aside.
Bumped him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made at the 47.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They go play action. Mayfield quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Mayfield down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
That's another Cincinnati.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Brought down at
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Mack. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
That's good.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, he's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They'll run on first down. Mack sheds another, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pick.
It's a clinic.
13, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called.
It's
They
the
are handling
clinic.
their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he will maneuver
Mac
his
Daddy
way
of
down to
them
about
all.
the 7. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on
3rd quarter
2nd and
was a
goal.
little.
Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try again here from the 7
All
on
right,
2nd and goal.
Fleecy.
From the gun, they will run
Oh,
with McKinnon.
just let him walk in.
Take it on in.
Just let him walk in.
Touchdown.
That guard,
Jarek McKinnon. With
Jared
touchdown number
McKinnon.
8 on the year. And
Having
the
a-
Bengals
having a
have got
key
it on
mark
cruise
year.
control. As that lead just swells and swells. Look,
The
this
Georgia
has been
Southern man.
Dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance,
Alrighty then.
coaching staff, commitment
This is
by
the goal
the players to the
differential
game
before.
plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep, and boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
Set to kick off.
Actually, that's really bad advice.
And Lambeau
Boy,
now,
this is
after the
game
touchdown,
footage that,
he'll kick this one
got
away.
completely toned on.
This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Breeze now on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. Room here. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Bengals grab it.
Yeah, you run that out of bounds.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They go right back to Mack. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 32. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down now, run with McKinnon. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Mack. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. Leading the fourth quarter, this is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air into the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time.
Fighting for the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
And it's picked up by
Jared
the Steelers.
McKinnon with the fumble.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, Sweat.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations
Buckner,
here.
the
None
whole
of them
crew.
are going to work.
It is
And
now
the 1 yard
time.
line and coughing it
This
up.
is what we've trained
You gotta
for.
protect that thing like it's your first.
We've already gotten a
Your
safety
firstborn,
once.
your
Let's get
secondborn,
it again.
anyone. It doesn't matter. Take care of the football.
Or you can do that.
Position
That's
to go
also
in and score.
acceptable.
At
You know,
worst, you've
bottom
given
line
up a
3.
chance to get 3 points.
Give him 5 on the carry.
Why are y'all
there,
celebrating? You fumbled the ball on the freaking 1 yard line.
Practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breathing room.
I wonder now, do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed them off with that run.
7 yards there and a first down.
Steeler first down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now this throw.
Come on, guys.
And getting this just
Cover
shy
your
of
players.
midfield. They'll spot it at
You know,
the
it's
49.
these stupid plays I'm calling. Okay, now they're giving me some.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one comes downfield on the left side.
Yeah, just like last time, fourth quarter, throw the freaking street,
but they still trail big
and
time.
my guy gets
but he
burned.
won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Jerick McKinnon now to return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return.
All right, hold on to the ball, Jared.
Across the 30, up to the 33.
We scored the same amount of points we scored in the first game.
The Bengals getting set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Staying on the ground with Mack. A beautiful spin.
Oh, what the heck? Why did you trip?
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big
Why did you trip? Why did you trip?
Why? And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They look like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They've had some success here in overtime.
Should never have tripped.
Running the football.
I don't get it. I don't get how you trip.
When you have that kind of success, make them.
That just doesn't make any damn sense.